Welcome to Capital Yoga's Mindfulness Practice Audio Advent Calendar. I'm Jamine Ackert, and today's quote is by Elizabeth Lesser. Elizabeth Lesser is the co-founder and senior advisor of Omega Institute, the largest adult education center in the United States, focusing on health, wellness, spirituality, and creativity. She's also an author of a number of books, one that is really popular that I enjoy called Broken Open. This quote spoke to me, and I wanted to share it with you because for the holiday time, for a lot of people, we can experience sadness and we can experience a lot of tender emotions. So here's the quote. A broken heart is not the same as sadness. Sadness occurs when the heart is stone cold and lifeless. On the contrary, there is an unbelievable amount of vitality in a broken heart. I'll read that again. A broken heart is not the same as sadness. Sadness occurs when the heart is stone cold and lifeless. On the contrary, there is an unbelievable amount of vitality in a broken heart. So if you find yourself this season feeling a heavy heart, feeling sad that you can't be with your family or your loved ones, just know that it is a normal thing, and there is a lot of energy in there, and it takes a lot of courage and strength in order to face your life when your heart is broken. And being broken open can be vulnerable, but it can also be a very strong stance to have. And when we are in touch with our sadness or that feeling of that broken heart, it can give us a lot of energy to help us resolve our situations. It can help us be with how we are and deepen our experience. We can use it as a way to be present and to enrich ourselves, actually. There are times, of course, when there's sadness, and it can feel like the sadness is coming from the broken heart. But I think what Elizabeth is getting at is that it's better to have an actual authentic experience of having your heart be open, even if it's broken, than to have that shut down feeling of being cold and numb, and that's really a sad place to be, because there's no activity there's no energy, and there's no getting out of that. Ultimately there is, of course, but temporarily that feeling of being stuck or numb isn't as vital as the feeling of having a broken heart. So if you are feeling sad, just know you're not alone. There are many people who are going through that anyways at this time, not to mention the fact that we have restrictions placed on us in our movement and being able to travel and be with people. So you're not alone. Let's be together now for a mindfulness moment. So go ahead and close your eyes if they're not already closed. And find your breath. And notice your body. Just feel sensations in your body. Maybe you can feel your clothing on your skin. And feel the difference between your right hand and your left hand without moving them. And if you're sad or you're feeling a lot of energy in your heart area, you can breathe into that. And if your heart isn't broken and you're not sad, perhaps you could send some energy out to people who are feeling that way right now. And just sending some compassion, some understanding to other people who might be going through a tough time right now. So find the places you feel the most and breathe into them. See if you can be curious about those places. And if you have time and you'd like to stay with that breath and breathing into your heart, go ahead. And if it's time for you to move on with your day, you can begin to open your eyes. Take a moment to acknowledge yourself for being mindful today. And I'll see you back here soon.